Hey, yo there! Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any videos. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hey, yo guys, Pandy351 here, and I'm back with more PowerWash Simulator, and I got Ness with me.
Hello.
I almost
Look,
said
we're
it.
almost done with this. Remember when this took us like almost 2 full episodes?
Yeah. Crazy, huh?
And they were like the hour-long episodes back then.
I mean,
'Cause I
granted, the
was a
last
noob.
episode I recorded was an hour.
Yes, but it took nearly 2 of the hour-long episodes.
This is true. I also think I've gotten much quicker on my own.
I've gotten much quicker since back then I had only just got the game. So PC.
Okay, Waddy.
I know I know I've shown you or told you a bit about Otoaga, right?
Yes.
From what I've told you,
The series that I won't let you ever live down the fact that you decided not to tell me that I was gender fluid sooner. You know?
I did. This episode was literally proof of that. And then you were like, nah. And then you deleted this episode. So you got rid of the proof.
There's no evidence of that, quite frankly.
There's no evidence of that. But I remember I was on this roof when I told you. I'll go back up there, actually.
To the clean roof.
No, it's not the clean roof. It was this blue roof right here
I see.
I'm cleaning. But yeah, no, I did tell you. And you were like, nah. And I'm like, all right, I won't push you if you're not ready to come out of that closet yet.
Dude, what part of me gave off those vibes? I need to know. What was the moment where I like said something and you were like, yeah, all right, okay.
I think it was just partially my gaydar. My gonna be honest.
Okay, well that's not a real thing, all right? That's fictional.
I know. But it's just how comfortable it could have been just that you were an actor, so you were fine with any role. But even then,
yeah, that probably didn't help.
Yeah, but even then, a lot of the actors I did meet had preferences to be the role they were more aligned with at gender-wise, unless they like doing drag, basically. PC. And then you were just like, I'm fine with any role, and it's like, no specific reason.
Okay. I mean, well, I don't think I have a good excuse for that, actually. I played a boy in, like, so many plays growing up that, like, it just kind of, like, I don't know. I just didn't really care. I was in a lot of troops where it was just mostly girls. Somebody had to be the boys.
So they picked the most tomboy person, which happened to be you.
Yeah. I was extremely tomboy growing up. I was constantly called a tomboy growing up.
So was I, PC.
Okay, well... Well, it's just because I was like, you know, I'd be the girl in the skirts climbing up trees. Like, you know. I didn't like sports, though. I just liked climbing shit. Sports were gross. That required physical activity, and that hurt for some reason. I don't know why it hurt, you know? It just kind of hurt, man. I didn't like participating in sports.
Okay, what are we missing?
Fence posts. You. Beelines. There's another fence post.
I'm checking all these ones right now.
I see it. It's on the other side.
And then there would be 3 more items after that. Oh,
There's still
found one.
more fence posts. Hello? Oh. Okay. Fort Blue sign horns. Oh.
I got it. I'm right over here.
Yeah, you got the horns.
Yeah, they weren't
Fort
getting.
red sloped walls. General store sign. General store wall. Saloon sign. Wagon wheel. Where the fuck is the wagon?
Blue. Okay, so that's a water barrel. That's a water barrel. You.
There we go. Look at that. Basically an hour. Because it was like we edited at like 50 minutes and this was only 7.
Yeah.
So the reason you knew I was gender fluid is because I checked notes. Was comfortable with doing other.
You were comfortable in yourself, not in the same way a man like people would be playing the other gender, but more of like, oh yeah, this is part of me. It's like there are people that can play the other gender and still be perfectly cis and be confident in themselves in that. But you were confident in the way of it fit me. Oh God, this one.
Yeah, I
I
wasn't
don't.
gonna say anything, but I remember this one.
You see, I don't have the 3 1, so
Yeah. This is the one where we tried to figure out where you would fit in the lore, and we figured out you were a fox that the cat adopted, I think.
yep.
Jesus Christ. Man. Good God. Where the flying fuck do we start?
Well, I know where I started last time was on these roofs.
Yeah, I think the bigger, flatter areas might be good.
I think I might go up there to start.
I just
I
want to
might go
get all
up
the
more.
dings. That's really it. As long as I get a bunch of dings, you know? I would recommend, yeah, I'd recommend going up there. Wait a minute. Hang the fuck on. Wait, did I just see? There's a little fucking miniature house up there. There's a mini house on that roof. The hell? There's a mini house up there, Ness. Look,
Yeah,
there's a mini
that
house.
one's like a birdhouse type of thing, like a
Here,
chimney house.
let me see if I can get closer. No, it's not a real wall.
But yeah, no. Uh as I was trying to say before, you were like, "Yeah, I'm gonna hold it against you. You didn't tell me my gender."
I
Well,
will
what's your favorite
forever.
bit I've told you about it so far, or what would you like to know about it if you need more?
I don't know. I don't retain a lot of information in my poor little tiny brain. Uh, I mean, I like the fact that you gave me the ability to name Hunt. That was great.
Yeah,
I don't remember the other name ever. I know I named the other one, but I don't remember it ever because I
it's
just think
Guy
it's
War.
it's like Skywar, yeah. But the
Yeah,
Hunt is
or
so fucking cool.
yeah, the Wanderer, the Hunt, and then
The Hunt. All I just like in my
I'm gonna
head,
be
it's
honest.
just like you just hear "Let the hunt begin," and then it just fucking fireball, lots of fire.
Yeah, I'm with all the attributes and stuff you could do now in basic Minecraft. It's going to be so cool with what we could do with those characters when I finally get around to actually setting stuff up for that.
It'll be so much fun.
The vibe I would be going for with it is kind of like a I what one of the inspirations from it is like Minecraft Diaries-esque, very early seasons of it.
Nods, nods.
Because that was always that was something I was big into growing up. But not that exactly, because it's like,
Hopefully, we'll avoid the thing I can't say because we're too early into the video to say. But ew,
yeah.
I am baffled that they got away with that, and no one really has said anything on any of that.
Well, which one? Wait a minute.
I can't say it. YouTube will kick my ass.
No, I'm just like, wait, what?
The thing that my street led to.
Yes. Yes, that.
With a
Hmm.
certain forced lover arc
Yeah.
that became very weird very fast.
Yeah.
Also, Phoenix Drop High is also another example of, oh god,
Yeah.
how has no one called this out really? No one
Yeah,
has any
that's when
issues
I
with that.
started to stop to watch because I didn't like the vibes of where things were going.
I
Not
unfortunately was
like I
very
kept watching. I kept
interested.
watching. I was just like,
It did not click to me how wrong that was until somebody pointed it out to me, and I was like, oh, you know what? You're absolutely right, and I don't know how that didn't. I guess I don't know. I just thought he was like 17, and I think that's kind of where my brain was.
yeah, not that he was a super senior.
Yeah. No, that didn't really clock for me.
Look at all these dings you're getting.
I'm getting the rooftop bits I was going to have you do, and then I realized it's actually just so much easier for me to do it.
Yeah. But no, like I want to go with like that type of vibe esque, like the fantasy with like, you know, factions and such. like
Yeah.
you know, different kingdoms, different
You
like
want to go fantasy.
a bit modern fantasy, like a mix of the two. Because I do like the more like I like more modern elements to my fantasy, but yeah, I do like a lot of fantasy.
I only say that because you were like, yeah, the Minecraft Diaries fantasy, like having factions, different kingdoms, which I think is just fantasy.
Yes, but I'm also talking about like the political type of fantasy type of stuff because there will be quite a bit of importance of like, that important stuff,
Well, yeah.
fantasy politics.
If,
Sass
if
Our
only
silly group of
if
assassins.
only fantasy politics were real life.
Yeah,
Keep people in charge being afraid.
yeah. Side of, the super powered assassins. Just,
Yeah.
Another random question for you. Which of my sonas is one of your favorites and why? Like
I
story wise.
no.
No?
No.
I want to know what intrigues them story wise to you.
The answer is no. I believe. False.
No.
No. That is, you are asking a very
Then tell
impossible
me aspects
question.
about each of my sonas you like story wise.
Okay, pulls up your folder of sonas because God, I can't ever keep track of which ones are your sonas and which ones are your secondary sonas or tertiary sonas or whatever. Obviously, I'm a bit of a sucker for anarchy. Um,
Yeah.
he's kind of one of your only like anthro sonas I've really clicked with super heavily.
Yeah, my anthro sonas are all like very random.
But like, I really clicked pretty hard with anarchy. I mean, girl loves pirates, okay? Like, oh.
Yeah.
But also just like he's just got a very sweet like aspect to him that I very much appreciate. But like what else do I expect from you? Um you're just a very sweet boy. Um Also just like getting to interact with him as Elliot was really fun.
We need to do more of that at some point.
A lot of my connections with your characters have more because of the way that my memory process things. I remember things better when it's in relationship to something of mine.
Yeah.
So like having Elliot interact with like Anarchy helps solidify who I see him as a person, which like, they've had, I don't know, a pretty solid interaction. I like the backstory. It's very neat. I have a bitch I
Yeah.
need to kill because if she tries to take my man, I'm gonna fucking hurt her.
I would love to see those two interact. We have that one RP chat that we should definitely do something like that with.
There's gonna be many a fireballs. We'll the book will definitely detect Anarchy's distress and Elliot's distress and be like, all right, here you go, just portal into the void. That's probably what you want. Probably what you need right now, right? Because, God, I love Elliot's book. I love Elliot's book so much.
It's funny you say Into the Void after that latest short story I wrote.
Exactly. Listen, I love Elliot's book so much. Elliot's book has so much personality that I don't get to, like, that isn't really able to be seen just because I don't describe it very often. But Elliot's book is so sassy. It is straight up just a spell book that just, like, you can't really tell what this
level of sentience to it.
Oh, it's absolutely sentient. For no reason. It's just sentient, and it entirely works based off of the principle of this isn't what you want, it's what you need.
Mm-hmm.
So Elliot even meeting Anarchy was entirely because Elliot just wanted to escape a situation, and the book was like, oh, straight up, this world is not for you, honestly, like.
Yeah, we're gonna take you to a better world. You can meet someone, then I'll take you to their world is how it plans to go. We need to continue that. I don't know if we have the Minecraft world anymore. I don't know if Eterno still in it or not.
I would be so sad. No.
It's been quite a few months, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it
We'd
just
probably
means
need to start from scratch.
Yeah.
It's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind restarting stories.
Yeah.
Then I get to go through some of my favorite bits.
Yeah. I don't like restarting stories a lot because, like, then my brain muddles up a lot of facts.
I am the complete opposite. I love restarting stories because then I get to go through my favorite bits all over again and do them slightly different, which is really nice.
Yeah, that's kind of why I give, like I don't like completely restarting stories, and I like being able to come back to those stories. I don't mind restarting and giving them basically a whole new timeline to play with them in. But if we could go back to them, I don't mind that. Type of thing. Because I like to be able to hop between the timelines, basically, for the character.
Ons.
But yeah, no, I'd love to restart with that with you. It means I actually have to get around to making that thumbnail, which I kind of haven't done yet.
Wow.
Speaking of thumbnails, I have one of those to do today. It's one of the quick ones, but...
You also have work time hours to do from yesterday.
I do. I've been trying to get the art brain cell, but someone has it, and it's not me. Which is an issue.
I played the 5th. Me having the art brain cell doesn't seem to do anything towards the rest of the group.
Do you have your own secret art brain cell?
Yeah, I do not have access to the rest of the brain cell. I have a secret art brain cell.
Art brain cell is shared by the group. You could just have access to it, but you know,
I can't do art with that brain cell. It doesn't work.
You know what? PC, you make Purple your brother in a lot of things. Now suddenly you have a lot of access to that art brain cell.
What? No!
I think some deals are happening.
No. No. You're mistaken. I have a completely separate brain cell. It's fine.
Uh-huh.
No. No. I don't know what you're talking about.
You sure about that?
I am very sure about that. No. I wouldn't do that to the group. I wouldn't do that. No. But okay, continuing on. Obviously, I have a special place in my heart for Birch.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm glad I forced you to do that role play. Otherwise, I would have never gotten you out of that closet.
I know you really wouldn't have. I mean,
You would
maybe
never
I would
have
have
some of your photos.
I would have kinda, because Cinder was also gender fluid.
But Cinder definitely always still leaned more she, her.
Yeah, I did lean heavily towards she, her. Well, and for a while, Joey was Demi. Because Joey originally was gender fluid, and then I switched Joey to Demi. Because I was going through some stuff, and then, I don't know, it like felt wrong.
So you move them back to gender fluid. And then whenever I used he, you lit up. And I'm like, oh yeah, I got to keep doing that. You are so happy with that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was very cute.
eh. Eh. Eh.
But yeah, Birch has a special place in your heart.
Yeah.
Continuing on, because I distracted
obviously, I like Birch's story very much.
Yeah.
Love me the emotional support bird.
Harmony has always been one of my favorite. Bird's always been one of those pets I've really loved and would love one, but they are a lot of work, and I don't feel like I would be able to.
No.
Basically take care of one well enough, so I just keep them, a lot of them, in a fictional sense.
Yeah, that would be a huge worry for me, as birds are not easy creatures.
Continuing. Sorry, I interrupted again.
Okay, give me a second. There we go. Obviously I have like a very mixed relationship with Eric's.
Yeah.
I know they make you very happy. And I'm glad they make you happy. I don't know what it is that sometimes makes me not happy with their existence.
I understand that. It's one of those things where mushroom
just like,
infected.
Well, but see, that doesn't give me a problem because I have Lucaria.
Yeah.
And Marshall doesn't give that either.
Huh? Who? What?
Lucaria's
Russell. Okay.
Russell, not Marshall.
You were looking at my other sodas.
I am looking at the other sodas, yes.
But yeah, no. I could also be their part Enderman, so they have that more melty Enderman mouth and stuff. So it's just that weird.
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know what it is. I don't know, because that also doesn't usually bother me on other characters. I don't know what it is about this one in particular.
These characters.
I don't know. Some days it's not a problem, and some days it is. But I think they're neat, and they make you happy, so, you know.
Yeah, they're just a little gender creature with a little bit of a tragic backstory. Because of course they have one. So yeah, Eric's is hit or miss. That's understandable.
Drake, obviously, Tehige.
Yeah, he makes you flustered because of the voice.
Because of the voice, honestly. But, like, outside of that, meh. Like, it's not bad design, but I think it's more so for the voice than anything.
Hmm.
I like Jason and Marshall's design very much. They're both very cute.
Yeah, neither of them have Marshall has no story. Marshall's more of just an aesthetic Sona. And Jason has a mild story that's always in work in progress because I'm never happy with it. So I kind of just throw it out and come back to it later.
And then obviously there's Midas.
Midas.
Beloved.
I really need to take my turn in a role play because I need to actually write out what happens because it's the big everyone's getting injured moment.
Yeah.
I just rage quit after a bit because it deleted like different times. And I just haven't been able to touch it because the RSD is afraid it'll get deleted again.
That's felt.
Yeah. What do you what's your favorite thing about Midas so far? Because I know there's not a lot yet.
He's such just like a quiet boy, and I love him. I want to keep him safe, and uh,
Hmm.
he's also just like very pretty, with the oranges and stuff.
Yeah. They've always been one of those roleplay characters that I've always debated having as a Sona. And it's like, at this point, I might as just well.
I
Because,
think
like,
we talked about potentially Midas and Sky.
we have, yeah.
I think that would be very silly.
Yeah,
Is
I think
this
that would be silly
is the
too.
Worm family?
Worm family and cool family.
Gives very teenager edgy Sona vibes.
Yeah, he's a little edgy, I guess. More just angsty, but has that angst.
Looks at the profile picture, literally being them smoking a cigarette. Uh huh.
Well, yeah, but that was more of one of the experiments done to him. That's more of a side effect.
Is him smoking cigarettes?
Yeah, they wanted to test how these new hybrids, like with so many, because each hybrid has a different tolerance to stuff. They tested with with the first two, how long does it take based on the average times to get, addicted, basically. And it took longer, but, they got him addicted.
Nods, nods. And then obviously we have Moss. Moss's baby. I love
Moss is
Moss
just trying
so
to protect
much.
people. He he just tried to protect.
Him and Teddy are just so cute.
Yeah. You were gonna make a stand-in if you ever plan to actually do that as a role play.
Yeah, I've thought about it because I don't want to because I know you have
You
a story idea for him specifically, and I don't want to impose on that too much.
I mean,
But
I
like,
did,
also, I
but
get
also,
a little nervous about using other people's characters for stuff. Poppy playtime is going to be a huge step in like a super uncomfortable area for me with both Puff and Poppy Flare.
yeah.
But I think out of anyone, I do trust that like Haru and Flare are not going anywhere. I don't think I could get rid of Flare if I
Where
even
would they
fucking wanted to.
go? Where would they go? Honestly.
As I was literally talking to Flare the other night, I don't know if I could get rid of Flare if I even fucking wanted to. But that bitch would always come crawling back, unfortunately. I worry a lot, actually, for Flare, because I feel like I could absolutely tell Flare to do something that would be detrimental to their health, and they would do it, and they'd still come back.
Yeah.
And it worries me so much, because they're just such a good kid.
Yeah, Flair needs. We need to help Flair with that a bit. I feel like
They need to grow a spine.
we need to get them to question you more.
Please talk back to me. Please.
We're gonna clip this and send it to them later. Be like, talk back to PC. Do it. Don't be a coward.
Except for
Peer
Pi. Don't
pressure.
do that. Well,
Not,
actually,
not
have
when it
I
comes.
done this? Is this my fault? Did I do this? Is this on me?
I guess kinda, but
Whoopsies.
also
Don't talk back to me. Maybe just like like authority in general. Like don't talk back. Question it. There's a difference. That's what I'm thinking. Sorry.
yeah.
Correction. Don't talk back. Question. Question is not talking back. Unless I'm in a spicy mood and want to put you through torment, but that's not really. There's not actual consequences for that, so I think that's fine.
God, I'm struggling up here.
We'll have to end shortly. Probably should end now, but I want to finish this roof bit first.
Okay, I'll pause then and I'll let you finish that up.
As you can see, I've gotten quite a bit done.
You got 90% of it done.
Fucking speed running over here.
Yeah.
There we go.
I guess we'll continue
Jesus
this conversation in
Christ.
the rest of it.
God damn. It did do a lot. Fuck. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a awesome day in TTFN. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.